Hey, our lightsabers and or our Star Wars. This is just a video of showing the comparison between the, I guess the features and sound sensitivity between the Spark 2 soundboard that I have in my custom saber and the Saberforge Disciple Champion Edition. So to start, I showed my custom hilt on the subreddit maybe a couple weeks ago, so I thought I might just give you guys a closer look at it. So I started with the just the tube from a Master Replica's Vader from, I think it was Empire Strikes Back episode 5. But you know, those that are in the know, you can see like it has the ESE slots, the SA slots. ESE. So I just had just the tube, and that was it. It had some holes down here in the grip section and a couple threads on the end. But that was it. No electronics, no blade, no nothing, anything. The grip pieces are black PVC, as well as the headpiece here. The switch box, the LED blade holder, which was, I believe, a Anakin conversion kit blade holder from Custom Saber Shop. All those other pieces came from Custom Saber Shop, including the speaker and the lithium-ion battery. The soundboard, the Spark 2, obviously came from Nigon's Electronic Creations. And the pommel is a custom job that was done by one of my best buds who is a machinist by trade. And he just did a fantastic job with this. Just focus on it. Really fits in with the piece really, really well. This kill key was first installed on my Saberforge, but I just felt like it fit a lot better on my custom hilt. I bought this Shapeways piece, which I thought was going to be a bit bigger, but you know, it's a really nice looking piece. You know, I think maybe I'll eventually just pick up another Saberforge kill key to fit right back into that one. But anyway, so and here's my Saberforge. Saberforge Disciple Champion Edition with the Viridian sound font. That's their light sound font with a green 12-watt LED, and it really is just it's a beautiful hilt. I mean, you can't really deny that. Like it is with all the flack that they get online, which is understandable, you know, because especially with the advent of episode 7, the whole saber lightsaber like community has just exploded, absolutely just exploded. And so there's a lot of want right now. So I ordered mine in the chance that I wouldn't be able to build my custom hilt in time for the premiere of episode 7, but I did eventually build it, and I had it with me at the premiere, and I was very happy about that. But when I got my Saberforge, I was just so pleased, because originally my custom hilt used a MR board that I purchased off of eBay. And the MR boards have like 2 or 3 axes of motion sensitivity, whereas the others have like upwards of like eight or so axes of motion sensitivity. So when I made the upgrade to the Spark 2 soundboard, I was just I was just blown away. The Saberforge was already just, it blew mine away. And so I knew that I had to have something at least its equal. So I mean, if without further ado, I guess we'll go ahead and put these two up. So this is the Saberforge Disciple Champion Edition, 12-watt green Viridian sound font, and the Spark 2 soundboard with the this is the Acluophobia sound font, that means Fear of the Dark, by Lord Blako from saberfonts.com. So here we go with the Saberforge. So you can see how he maybe gets one sound effect out of every pair of swings, right? Which is still, I mean, it's still just fantastic. It's really good. I really do love this thing. My friends and I have been having just a blast with it. Of course, it has the blaster deflect, but no flash on clash, which is unfortunate. But that comes with the Hero Edition, I believe. And it also has clash sensing. Awesome hilt. Really, really great. Really love it a lot. Still very impressed by it. So now, my custom hilt with the Nigon Electronics Creations Spark 2 soundboard. See if I can do the clash. So I am using a red, white tri-LED. So that enables me to use the flash on clash. And of course it comes with the blaster deflect. Can't quite see it on the camera. I guess you can. So you can see the flash effect. And so, like I believe the Hero Edition of Saberforge, you can cycle between sound fonts. Now this father-son sound font is stock on the sound card, the Nigon sound card, the Spark 2, which is pulled directly from Return of the Jedi. So you get like Saberforge's the accelerated ignition sound, and of course you can program different pulsing and flickering of the blade. And of course, you know, the test for axis sensitivity is the Z shape. You know, if you can do the Z shape, you pretty much, you're golden. You have like the best of the best, really. Really just so sensitive, really, really great. And you know, like everyone knows, on camera you get this really intense white brightness, whereas in reality I'm seeing red. I've just seen a red blade. But yeah, that's the great thing about these things, is that they look great on camera. So if you ever wanted to do any kind of filming or anything, hardly any video editing is necessary. So the main point of this video is that I wanted to try to get people to kind of think outside of the box when building their sabers, their custom sabers, or whatever. I mean, I do see a lot of modular hilt system or MHS hilts from custom saber shop, which are awesome. There was a fellow, or there was someone recently who posted one, the scepter, I believe they called it, which was just gorgeous. It was such a cool, just a cool piece, really, really cool piece. And it inspired me to want to just go ahead and build a MHS saber. But you know, I mean, there's a lot of other options out there. You know, if you're even somewhat crafty or have any kind of creativity, you know, try something a little bit different. You know, I cobbled mine together from just kind of parts that I had around. Like I said, it's PVC and, you know, random little bits. And I think I mentioned my audio switch, which in my first build was actually functional, but while building my custom chassis for this hilt, when I was doing my upgrade, I found that I just didn't, everything was so tight inside there, I just did not have room to accommodate the wiring for this switch, which is unfortunate, because originally in my first version of this hilt, this did work, so I could cut off the audio when I wanted to. But in this iteration, the switch is more or less just there for aesthetics, because I really like the asymmetry of the hilt. Part of kind of what I was going for, as far as like a used universe, dark side kind of feel to it. You know, the hilt itself is 2.5 pounds, whereas the Saberforge is, oh geez, it's like a pound maybe. It's really super light, and this guy is just, it's an exercise. Just wielding it, it's a workout. So again, folks, just not shitting on MHS, not shitting on Saberforge. Everyone's just been doing a fantastic job. Our lightsabers is easily my favorite subreddit for weeks now, and I'm sure weeks and weeks and weeks to come. But I just wanted to give you guys a little look at what I did, and you know, maybe inspire you guys to, as I say, think outside the box, and you know, do something a little bit different. I've got a couple other designs that I'm going to start working on. Hopefully you guys will be able to see that, or one of them, in the coming weeks, as long as I keep working on them. Anyhow, well, oh, actually, you know what? Before I stop, how about if I kill the lights? And let's see these guys in the nighttime. Saberforge. Custom jobber. Looking pretty good, right? So, there you have it. Hopefully this video, inspires some of you to, maybe do a little something different. If not, just keep doing what you're doing. I certainly love seeing every post that comes up. It's all fun. It's all fun to me. The custom builds, the MHS builds, all of it. Cool, fun hobby for all of us Star Wars fans. And yeah, just let's keep on going with this, folks. Hope you all have a nice evening, and as always, may the Force be with you.